Hi, folks, and welcome to SportsCenter in need of a retirement community, and it's not for us. With Bill Pito, I'm Steve Levy.
First Jordan, then Gretzky, then Elway, now this, which, unlike the others, was completely unexpected.
And we're not even talking about Dominik Hasek, not yet anyway. Instead of sweating in Saginaw at Lions training camp, Barry Sanders is vacationing in London, and as far as football is concerned, might as well be for good. Only one average Sanders season away from breaking the NFL's all-time rushing record, the 31-year-old today announced he is retiring from pro football after 10 seasons. The game's most elusive running back has his reasons, and apparently making more money is not among them. The statement now from Sanders, and it went like this: "My desire to exit the game is greater than my desire to remain in it. I have searched my heart through and through and feel comfortable with this decision. I leave on good terms with everyone in the organization. I am not involved in a salary dispute of any kind. If I had played this season, I would have earned a more than satisfactory salary." And Sanders continued, "Shortly after the end of last season, I felt that I probably would not return for the 1999-2000 season. I also felt that I should take as much time as possible to sort through my feelings and make sure my feelings were backed with conviction." End quote from Barry Sanders.
Who months ago was throwing for touchdowns as the star quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons, now has thrown himself before the mercy of a federal court, admitting in court papers to dogfighting. The one-count plea to be entered by Vick in Richmond, Virginia, Monday, charges Vick with conspiracy, a charge that could bring as much as a 5-year prison term. Responding to a possible plea deal earlier this week, one of Vick's defense attorneys indicated the agile quarterback couldn't run from his past.
Play action from McNabb, and he gets hit. The ball in the air and in the arms of DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware is gone. There are no flags on the field as the Dallas Cowboys have just taken the lead. Favre sprints to his right, throws back across the middle, and he's intercepted. Porter. The return by Porter, and he's brought down with 7 seconds left. You're going to see Brett Favre as he rolls out. If he just runs with it, he's got open field. He's going to pick up 10, maybe 15 yards. Then they're obviously in field goal range. Instead, he tries to make a play. This is the cardinal sin for any quarterback, throwing back across the grain as you're rolling to your right. You cannot see defenders that are then coming underneath in pursuit. And Porter there to make the interception, and Favre knows he made a huge mistake.
Another scandal for the National Football League breaking overnight. One of its brightest stars has been charged with child abuse. The bombshell comes as the league's commissioner is on the hot seat in the explosive Ray Rice domestic violence case. And ABC's Ryan Smith here with the very latest. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, Paula. And with the NFL again reeling from the fallout from the Ray Rice brutal beating video, now another scandal emerging. One of the league's premier players, Adrian Peterson, indicted for child abuse, once again shining the light on crime and the country's most popular sport and its handling of domestic abuse.
Overnight, NFL star Adrian Peterson making the trip from his Minnesota home to a Texas jail, surrendering to police. Montgomery County Sheriff's Office telling ABC News the Minnesota Vikings running back quickly posted $15,000 bond and was released. On Thursday, Peterson was indicted by a grand jury on charges of reckless or negligent injury to a child. ESPN's Adam Schefter reporting that Peterson's 4-year-old son allegedly sustained injuries to his buttocks, thigh, and groin after Peterson spanked him with a switch. His mother reportedly took the child to 2 doctors who suspected physical abuse and alerted police.
Meanwhile, 3rd down and 5 here. And now you got it flipped back here to Danny Amendola, who throws, and it's Brady who can't pull it in. And time runs out.
This is the end of the game.
And for the Philadelphia Eagles, the long drought is over.
What are you reporting?
Well, Susie, Antonio Brown essentially officially has requested a trade from the Pittsburgh Steelers. This does not surprise people, but this today is a public declaration that he wants out. He basically is bidding farewell to the city of Pittsburgh and to the Steelers organization as a whole. He does not want to be a part of that organization anymore. Whether it's time to divorce from Ben Roethlisberger, the coaching staff, his teammates, whatever it may be, Antonio Brown wants a fresh start in another city that isn't Pittsburgh. He wants out. He said it today as plainly as he could say it. I think he's challenging the Pittsburgh Steelers, who ultimately control his rights here and decide whether or not to trade him, where to trade him, that he wants out. He's going to defy them in every way possible to let it be known Antonio Brown does not want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler anymore.